Hi guys, welcome back PSP Source. So today we are going to discuss simple average method for valuation of goodwill. We'll go through an example problem to understand the process of valuation of goodwill step by step. The problems are: goodwill is to be valued at 3 years of purchase or 5 years average profit. The profit for the last 5 years of the firm were rupees 2400 for 1994, rupees 3000 for 1995, 3400 for 1996, 3200 for 1997, and rupees 4000 for 1998. For calculating goodwill, the formula required to solve the problem. Okay, so here the formulas are: goodwill equal to average profit into number of years of purchase. To calculate average profit, we have to divide the total profit by the number of years. Next, to calculate the total profit, we need to add up the profit for all the years. Okay, so here the profits were 2400, 3000, 3400, and 3200, and 4000. Okay, if you sum up of these profits, you'll be getting total profit of rupees 16,000. Next, we need to calculate average profit in order to get a goodwill. Okay, so here total profit is we have calculated already 16,000. The number of years were given in our problem, that is 5, which are 1984, 1985, 1996, 1997, and 1998. Divide the total profit by number of years, we will be getting rupees 3,200 of average profit. So now we have average profit of rupees 3,200 and number of years purchase 3, which was given in our problem. So if you multiply that average profit and 3, we'll be getting goodwill of rupees 9,600. Now let's move on to the next problem. This problem is similar to the previous one, but with slight changes is there. That is, calculate the amount of goodwill in the following case on the basis of 3 years of purchase of the last 4 years average profit. The profit and loss for the last 4 years are 10,000 for 1995, 16,000 for 1996, but for 1997 there is a loss given. For 1998, 12,000 profit given. We need to deduct such loss given, so that loss we have to deduct from the aggregate profit. Otherwise, we'll work out same process as seen in our previous problem. So take a screenshot for your reference and work out yourself. Next, so before moving to third sum, we have to know adjusted average profit format. Adjusted average profit always preferring when we are having additional figures like non-recurring income, non-recurring expenses, maintenance expenses, like that. Format or we can start with profit for the year and add non-recurring expenses, then deduct non-recurring income and also subtract future maintenance expenses like insurance premium, remuneration, like that, to get adjusted average profit. Here we are deducting non-recurring income, right? Non-recurring income from the profit. Why? Because it is not a part of business. Here we are deducting non-recurring incomes from the profit because it is not a profit of business regular operations. So that in the same sense, we are adding non-recurring expenses to the profit because it is not a regular expenses. In order to get true earnings for the business, we have to add and deduct non-recurring expenses and non-recurring income. So let's move on to the problem. The problems are from the following data relating to Batma and the company. Calculate the goodwill on the basis of 3 years of purchase of the average profit. The profit for the year 2000 is 80,000, for 2001 90,000, and 2002 1 lakh was given in our problem. Non-recurring income given in our problem, so we have to deduct such balance from the profit for the year 2000. The closing stock for the year 2000 was overvalued by rupees 30,000. So here closing stock overvaluation given, so we have to deduct such balance from profit. Why? Because overvaluation means it artificially increase our profit. We have to deduct overvalued closing stock for calculating adjusted average profit. For calculating adjusted average profit, we have to write profit for the respective years. 80,000 for 2000, 90,000 for 2001, and 1 lakh for 2002. Out of it, we have to deduct non-recurring income. Here non-recurring income for 2000 given of rupees 15,000, so we have to deduct from profit. And one more balance is this closing stock overvalued given. Now only I said overvalued means we have to deduct such balance. Why? Because it increase artificially our profits. So deduct such balance with respect to year. That is 2001. For 2001 there is a 30,000 given. Deduct such closing stock from the profit. So we'll be getting for 2000 you'll be getting 65,000 as a total profit. For 2001 60,000 will be getting, and for 2002 will be getting 1 lakh. After that you have to calculate average profit. For average profit you have to sum up the profit for 2000, 2001 and 2002 of 65,000, 60,000 and 1 lakh respectively. If you added such profit, you will be getting 2,25,000 of total profit. Divides 3, you will be getting 75,000 of average profit. So here there is no future maintenance expenses like remuneration, insurance premium, remuneration. So we can directly enter it as adjusted average profit of average profit. So now we have adjusted average profit and number of years purchase. If you multiplying 75,000 into 3, you will be getting 2,25,000 of goodwill. Right? Now let's move to work out another problem. Madan and Co. decided to purchase a business for 2,40,000. Its profit for the last years were 60,000 for 1995, 75,000 for 1996, 72,000 for 1997 and 69,000 for 1998. The owner of the business were personally managing it. A manager to replace him has to be paid rupees 9,000 per annum. Calculate the value of goodwill if it is valued on the basis of the 3 years purchase of the average net profit for the last 4 years. Okay. So here we have already seen this method earlier in these videos, but there is a slight changes here. We need to deduct 9,000 from the average profit. That's it. You can take a screenshot guys for your reference. I hope this explanation was clear and easy to understand. So you can take a screenshot for reference. So next let's move on to another problem. So this problem will cover more adjustments related with calculating adjusted average profit. The problems are the following particulars are available in the respect of business carried on by Sriram Limited. Profit earned for 1996 rupees 50,000, for 1997 rupees 48,000, for 1998 rupees 52,000 given. Profit of 1997 is reduced by 5,000 due to stock destroyed by fire, which means non-recurring expenses. So non-recurring expenses we have to add it back to profit. And profit of 1996 included a non-recurring income of rupees 3,000. So non-recurring income also given. So we have to deduct from the profit. Profit of 1997 include rupees 2,000 income on investment and the stock is not insured and it is thought prudent to insure the stock in future. The insurance premium is estimated at rupees 500 per annum. So here future maintenance expenses given, so we have to deduct such balance from average profit. Fair remuneration to the proprietor is rupees 10,000 per annum, that is not taken in the calculation of profit. You are required to calculate the value of goodwill on the basis of 2 years purchase of average profit and the last 3 years. The same sense as previous problem we can calculate. For calculating adjusted average profit, we need first of all profit. Profit for 1996, 1997 and 1998 is 50,000, 48,000 and 52,000. And there is a non-recurring expenditure given for 1987, that is rupees 5,000. We have to add such expenditure from profit. Then out of it we have to deduct non-recurring income of rupees 3,000 for 1996, and there is also income on investment given, so we have to subtract such balance of rupees 2,000 from profit. So I'll be getting total profit of rupees 47,000 for 1996, 53,000 for 1997 and for 1998 50,000 given. So now we have to calculate average profit for that profit. So average profit we have 50,000. From average profit we have to less future maintenance expenses. Insurance given 500 per annum. And the remuneration also given 10,000 per annum. So we have to deduct such balance from average profit to get adjusted average profit. So we have the adjusted average profit of rupees 39,500 and 2 of number of years of purchase. So if you multiplying 39,500 into 2, you'll be getting goodwill of rupees 79,000. Right?